Welcome to What's Coming Out of Your Mouth. I am your host, El Tangular the Shade, along with my handsome co-host.
I'm Pete Fairley. How everybody doing out there?
A weekly dose of relationship chats, social media drama, and all things in between. Join the conversation.
Hey, y'all check us out weekly. Some day we on Tuesday, some day we on Wednesday. But we always coming in at 8:45 with the hottest topic, and I'm killing her in debate. She's always losing. I'm the best of the best. I'm the king. I'm the champ. And guess what? Me and Rue.
Stop.
It's Shay and Pete. Check him out. Check him out. It's Shay and Pete.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We want to welcome you all to your favorite show, What's Coming Out of Your Mouth. I am your host, El Tangular the Shade, along with my handsome co-host,
Pete Fairley.
And as y'all can see, things look a little different. I am in the SIP for a little 48-hour turnaround trip. So why not pop up and have a Memorial Day Kickback live podcast? So y'all, it's not going to be none of our little standard stuff. We just going to kick back and do a little topics. And we got a special treat for y'all. We got Mr. Drink Today in the building, so we're going to bring him on in just a minute. But co-host, how you doing tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I mean, come on now. You know the boy doing good. You feel me? I'm just so happy to be in the place with you. I'm proud that we're doing this thing in the big way. And I'm introducing people to the very, very, very brand new Magic Hands. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we got a lot going on. We very, very excited. We thanking y'all for tuning in. I got my sister in the building, man. Y'all got to be in the building.
Y'all know co-host ready to act a fool, so y'all already know what we need y'all to do is go ahead and share the podcast on your page and your story. Tag somebody down below. Nobody got to go to work tomorrow. Well, some people do, but most of y'all got to go to work tomorrow. So y'all got a little hour to spend with us and just chat. We're going to just kind of talk about some stuff that's going on in the social media streets and whatever else that may pop up. So it's gonna be a little frisky tonight. We know it's Sunday and all that, but you know it's for the grown folks.
You
so co-host,
what the business is?
This is something that's been circulating, and you know I know we old married folks, as they say.
Oh my!
But I just want to know, ask y'all out there in the comments, what's up in the comments? What do y'all? They saying this is old and outdated, so I want to know what y'all think. They are saying that smashing on the first date is not a bad thing. That's traditional thinking. So they said that the men, even if you smash them on the first date, that don't mean they gonna just smash and go. They might just stay. So I want to ask y'all in the comments and just see what y'all think. What you think, co-host?
Look, now you gotta let the Lord lead you. If you feeling frisky, you feeling like you need to smash a little bit, you better be safe. But sometimes you got to be a little risky.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, when I heard the latest, and this is the latest saying this, right? I was like, well, I thought they were still doing the 30-day rule and all this and that. But they said they ain't doing that no more, y'all. So I just want to know, what do y'all think? Do y'all feel like you just, like co-host said, not on the Lord's Day, talking letting the Lord lead you, but do y'all feel like we all grown, and if you in the mood, you do what the mood telling you to do? Or you sticking to your guns and saying, hey, it's gonna be 3 months till you get some?
Look, now.
Are you thinking about doing it no more, co-host?
Ain't nobody doing it no more. I'm telling you how it is. Now I got my ear to the street.
Okay, what do the people say at the barbershop? Oh yeah, so he said he's showing out the new Magic Hands. Magic Hands been established in 1991. That's a brand new location. So co-host had to bring me over here to his new barbershop studio. So we over here streaming live from over here. So y'all, what's the barbershop talk like, co-host? Somebody said it depends on the situation.
It depends on the situation. We got all kinds of stuff, man. These folks is turning up over here. So they sending messages talking about they see us on the news. I just had to show them what Magic Hands all about. You know, I'm ready for the world to see what Magic Hand has to offer on a bigger scale.
Well, you know, we get the show already and take another turn. We ain't even talked about that, but
okay, talk about it.
All right, so doing stuff on, wait a minute, y'all answer the question first. They saying first night, but don't forget
first night, but you see,
so it's just me. So Myron, so you saying the first night? So do that mean that you still gonna call her again, or you just trying to get the draws married? Just be honest. It's Sunday now. Cole said, "Let the Lord lead you." We want to know.
It depends on the situation, though, dog. It depends on the situation.
What's the situation?
But sometimes you only wanted to smash it anyway.
Well, but are you saying that? Are you making her think she got a chance for some more time?
Well, you know, you will make her think it's a chance for some more. But sometimes when you got even if you trying to wind it down, sometimes it might just lead to the first night. You see what I'm saying? It might lead to the first night. But you weren't trying to do it on the first night, but it led there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see what else they saying. They saying depending on the situation. Somebody said first night. I think y'all just saying first night. Cause see, me ain't gonna always say first night. So if y'all went on a date and y'all on the
hold up. So we got a special guest, but we know we're gonna bring him in.
Okay, we're gonna bring him in.
Before we introduce what he doing, we gotta bring him in on the top.
All right, we're gonna bring him in. You ready?
That boy in.
He said, "Whoa."
So Mr. Drake today, what the business is, my boy?
What's up, man? Just chilling, man. Waiting on y'all.
So she got this first night question. You feel me?
First night.
She want to smash on the first night.
Don't
smash on the first night. Now, do you think it's a bad thing by smashing on the first night?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
You don't think so?
No.
So do you truly feel like it, or you just saying what a man would say is that? Because a man ain't gonna never turn down.
I heard women say that they want to smash on the first night. Anyway.
Women want to smash on the first night. So hold up. Let me tell her like I always tell her. Stop trying to separate this man and woman thing. Men and women like to smash more than anybody. They do on the same level. And so it's not no man want to smash more than one more to smash one. That stuff, if the woman don't want to do it more.
All right.
You know the women want to do it more than me.
Well, that was y'all like that. Well, I'm gonna be honest though. That's who I got this from. They said that the women is saying that it's all good to smash on the first night.
So the women saying it's all good.
The women saying
they like to get freaky.
All right, y'all. Okay, so y'all let me know what y'all think. So since we got Mr. Drink to that already on the camera, let us know tonight. Mr. Drink to that is my brother. So y'all know we doing the big. We're keeping them in the family. Everybody gonna get some exposure when you come around us. So Mr. Drink to that, let us know he's gonna make a drink live tonight. What drink are you making tonight?
I'm making strawberry lemon drop tonight.
Ooh.
So this strawberry, this thing exclusive.
Hey, it's only for the fairly folks.
Okay. The boy got another exclusive track on tonight.
Okay.
So you say it's a strawberry lemon drop.
Yeah, strawberry lemon drop.
So in this strawberry lemon drop, just get us a couple of the things you put in there.
Man, I'm gonna put a little vodka in there. Simple syrup.
I don't know if I can have all this.
Strawberry puree, yeah. I'm putting all that in there tonight.
So you telling me if you drink this thing right here, it might get you to smash on first night?
Yeah, I
Hey, it might make a holler for $1.
Oh my God!
Okay, y'all.
So I'm gonna tell y'all when he come back, he finna get up, stand up over there, and start drinking. We gonna leave the camera over a little bit, let him show doing a little bit of his mixing and this, but don't try to steal that.
No,
don't try to steal that because boy, here's the truth. He do for. Don't tell him what kind of mix
Yeah,
you do. Don't tell him what kind of mix you do.
All of it, party, weddings, you name it, I do it.
So you just telling me you fairly boy said?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
okay. So we got the drinking that in the building. Shout out to that boy drinking that in the building. Shout out to the new Martinez right out here in Cleveland, Mississippi. Shout out to Miss Shay, God for this. Shout out to everybody who fool with what's coming out of your mouth. We just getting it kicked off today. It's Memorial Day weekend. Shout out to all the bits, you know what I'm saying? We just having a good time with the thing.
Yes, and welcome all our people. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Myra. Don't try to laugh and go. Come on back. Don't get scared. Come on back.
Tag your home, tag your home girl, and tell them about what's coming out of your mouth. What we jumping out tonight. We jumping out the Memorial Day weekend. You feel me?
Yeah. So we got Mr. today in the background.
Tell me what to do, boy.
He's making the drink. What's up?
What up, twin?
Everybody is tuning in, so we're gonna go ahead and jump to a few topics, and we're gonna while Mr. Drinking that back there making the drink, and once he get done making it, we're gonna do a live taste test. So we're gonna let him do that, and then we're gonna bring him back, and he's gonna tell us everything he put in there. Cool with that?
Yeah, I think they're cool with that.
All right. All right, so y'all, the P Diddy case. It's been going on. Everybody's been watching it. We all know everything that's going on. So, Casey was not Casey. What's her name?
Cassie. Girl.
She was on the stand for a whole week doing her testimony and all this and that, and it been kind of graphic. But now they saying that she was really just being a girlfriend and, you know, everything that you do when you're in a relationship with somebody. Even though some stuff was extreme with the violence part, but
right.
They are saying that pretty much he just a freak and he like to do freaky things, and that he shouldn't be on trial for liking to do freaky things. So, like, now that the case been going on, do you think they should have probably structured it a different way and not really focus on the sexual part of it? Because a lot of people do things behind closed doors.
Everybody do something. But what this boy here doing it, they exposed him for him just being a big down dog nasty freak.
Yeah.
So he on a whole nother level with that thing.
Right.
But what I'm saying is it's the other stuff that he had to do. Yeah, she was trying to do certain stuff, but ain't nobody want to do it. Don't mean that many meals all day and all night. Now, come on now.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it seemed like that's what the crime is that
he was making her do it when she didn't want to do it.
Yeah, not that.
And then when she was trying to lead, also the crime she was trying to lead, he kept on not letting her lead until he'd kill the mamas and all that.
What? I heard about that.
Yeah, that man already, you know, he been saying he killed folks.
So he was gonna kill the mama because she didn't want to do it.
He better some all kind of stuff they had. It's all kind of stuff coming out about this. But you know, this ain't the only one. He just the one they own right now.
Yeah. Well, I just think that they probably should have restructured. They should have focused a little bit on the sexual stuff, but most of it on his abuse that he did.
Yeah, that's abuse.
You know, but I haven't heard nothing that's trying to build a RICO case. So a lot of people think he's gonna get off.
He ain't gonna get off. He just ain't gonna do as much time people think he's gonna do.
And he's been in there for a little bit, so it's probably like
he ain't been there. He ain't been there. It's gonna be more than that. The little time.
But he been there about a year.
It's gonna be more than a year.
You think so?
You better believe it.
Well, I don't know. To me, it's a lot going on, and it's kind of making me sad at some of the people that's coming out, like Boosie. They just saying that she was in a relationship and she just doing whatever the people in the relationship do.
Well, I mean, certain stuff. I think at one level it was there, but he took it to another level as they grew. Yeah, he went into the domination and all this type of stuff. He dominated them. He, you know, and so that's what the kind of stuff that was going on. But you know, just shout out to prayer for the families. You know how to endure this. His daughter,
and then she pregnant and all that.
Who pregnant?
Cassie, you know, having to read.
She pregnant right now.
She pregnant like doing it day.
Well, the thing is, we ain't finna be worried about that with her because she the one wanted to put them on trial and stuff too now. So I mean, I understand that we worry about what she went through, but we can't can't worry about you being pregnant.
Right? Yeah, you can, cause her baby.
Well, she the one.
They subpoenaed her, so she had to come on out and start talking right now.
She knew what was gonna go on with it. She put this. Man, you know, it could be bad time. I'm gonna take that back. It could be bad.
Yeah, right.
You know, you always have to have.
See, I mean, we in person now. I give him an uppercut when he get out of control, y'all.
Well, one thing about it, we gonna drink to that.
Yeah, we gonna need a drink.
Yeah, we definitely gonna drink to that. But we got Mr. Drink to that. He making them lemon drop, and did it just he was making them panties drop. So,
he making more of that drop.
He was doing too much what he was doing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just feel like I don't think it's going the way they thought it was gonna go. But it's interesting, but it's a lot.
But that's how a trial is. You see what I'm saying? You look at it one way, then it go another way.
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
you know when we do a live show, people forget you live. So if y'all hear this stuff, just bear with us. You know, we got an audience. We got live studio audience going on. You might hear some stuff. So, you know, it is what it is.
But that's what make it fun. That's why, you know, today, just Kickback. We're very chilling excited with the family and all that and just having a good time. And, you know, if you can't have fun while you're on the set, then what is it to be doing? So speaking of relationships and all that, because we're gonna have to just come back on the PD stuff that's ongoing. But what's also ongoing, so the couple that was all about black love, Papoose and Remy, now they on there, they crashing out. Since he on here with Clarissa, his new love interest, they coming out that she acting like he ain't been doing nothing. He was cheating on her the whole time. She was in jail. And
so why does it matter? Why does it matter if people cheating on the way she was in jail?
Why does it matter?
If he holding you down still, if a man in jail, the woman gonna be cheating on him?
It don't matter if he was cheating, but see, really, this is what it is.
Tell me what it is.
They were selling the world a lie. So they was coming out trying to make it seem like everything about black love, and he held her down.
I'm gonna ask you this. Who believed in that lie they were trying to say?
A lot of people did.
Oh man, I did.
You didn't believe he had held her down?
Girl, please.
Because now you believe
he held her down, but that know he wasn't holding nobody else down. What I'm saying. Anybody know if you get locked up for a extended period of time, most times that the person do something.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I ain't just think he wanted just with nobody, but I would just think, okay, so this is my thing right here. That's why I want to bring them up. So they talked about him holding them down, that, they was black love, there was all this, there was all that. Now that they breaking up, she calling him a girl. She's saying he broke. He's saying he wrote all her music. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of that is true. He probably wrote all her music. He probably be broke. See, but I just hate, this is what I hate, and I was telling one of my trusted advisors this the other day.
He got more trusted advisors, y'all.
I'm just telling the truth. When we were conversating, I was telling her, I just hate that they doing this when they was together and all that. But I really hate that he's indulging in the back and forth. Because a man he gotta let a woman be a woman at all times. So, you know what I'm saying? Even if she spaz all right, he shouldn't be doing it. A man shouldn't be holding himself to another standard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman gonna be emotional, do emotional things.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to stop you.
I'm not trying to throw a shot. I'm just saying that it's okay. Not that it's okay, but that is what it's expected.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I agree that and I think he was trying to hold his composure and not really go back and forth. But you can only take so much when the person just continuously going out there and trying to spin the narrative in their favor. And so that's why I think the issue is coming in. So he probably would have kept quiet until she just kept going and going and going.
Yeah, but you can't indulge in the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You still the mother of my child. You still the woman I claimed I was going to hold you down for all these years while you was in jail. Some of this stuff make you look like a fool. What up with that boy JJ, man?
Yeah, I guess. I just hate that, not to come out and saying we sold you a lie and all this and that. And now, we know when you with somebody, you just you make it look pretty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you keep it going. But don't come out when it's over to talk about everything that wasn't true, because people already be knowing the stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's still, when y'all was together, it was all good. So leave it at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on that. Let me see what some of these comments saying right here. He said, "What's up, cuz? We should have got you over here tonight. They doing too much. Both will benefit from the mess." And that's another thing. So his new woman, Clarissa, she is promoting her show, her next fight. Mm-hmm. So Remy feel like she trying to use her for clout.
Well, one thing about it, Clarissa don't need Remy. Clarissa is a legend to the game. You know what I'm saying? She's iconic. She's legendary. She's one of the greatest fighters of all time for the things that she's done already.
But do you feel like...
No, she don't need Remy to sell no fight. She's big enough on her own.
But do you feel like Pap is using her for clout?
Pap could be possibly using for clout, but Pap could just find a new love, and that hurt Remy too.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
A lot of times, if he didn't have nobody that's as big as what he got and already could have been fine and stuff. But sometimes when you move on to get somebody on another level, sometimes it hurt. Mm. She could be a little salty.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why she is coming out so much because she wanted to really be all about her.
Oh yeah, but Pepsi moved on and did bigger and better things real quick.
Yeah. I don't know though.
They just didn't make it. And you know what? A lot of times they weren't together that long before she went in, right? Mm-hmm. So in the head of that, so they didn't really know if they were gonna be together for long term anyway.
Yeah.
And you know, and now just coming out, they didn't make it. They should just split amicably. That would be better if they would be.
If they just split, yeah, I just feel like leave us out. Like this part of it is doing more harm to their character than good. Most you know definitely. What I'm saying? So I would prefer if they would just leave us out. We don't want to know what wasn't true or whatever, because at the end of the day, it's still both of y'all image.
And we don't want to get popcorn to their movie. They can turn their mess off.
Yeah. And not only that, you know, they have kids. And that's my only thing is like, you can't shield your kid from everything. But some stuff, the kids don't need to know.
Wait, and you got to be cognizant that you got kids.
Yes.
You got to be intentional with the information you put out when you have kids.
Yes,
These folks got to go in the public. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I deal with kids on a regular basis. They ruthless.
Yeah.
They tell you, damn, baby. They go at each other's throat.
And so, okay, let's back up a little bit. So we're talking about Diddy now. Yeah, we live on a Sunday, y'all. Welcome. It's Memorial Day in the same room. We doing our little Memorial Day kickback. Whenever we can get together, we try to do a little live together. So today, the stars align. And we got our other brother drink today like he almost ready. So we're going to bring him back on in just a minute. But so, with Diddy and all the stuff that's going on with him, his kids was in the courtroom. Ooh. Now, do you think that was a good idea or not?
Diddy, now, if you want to be mad at something but Diddy, you need to be mad at him about that right there.
Yeah.
Because he just should not have had them kids in there knowing the stuff they going to be saying that he was doing.
Yes.
Boy, you a nasty boy already. Boy, you knew you was a nasty
right.
boy. But why would you let them kids hear all that mess?
Yeah.
You know that they got to rush him out. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Diddy. You already were nasty, but you want to let your kids hear?
Yeah, now that
you
right
done broke their heart. You done broke them girls' heart. Did it wrong for that.
Yeah.
He broke them girls' heart.
Yeah, he did. He really is.
Their heart probably jumped out.
Yeah, when they heard that your daddy did that, and then they're looking at the woman that it's one thing to not hear it, but to hear it again and looking at the person.
Horse's mouth.
Yeah. I just don't think.
And then for his attorney to get up there and say the things about him.
Yeah.
He might be this and that, but he ain't that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he just said he stood in the corner and watched the door.
Yeah.
You ought to be a sick joker. You would sit there, have my woman. Something wrong with that boy.
Something wrong with it for real. And so that right there, I wouldn't have had my kids in there if nobody didn't have the sense to say the kids don't need to be in there, at least the girls. But I don't say the boys need to be in there either.
Well, the boys might know certain stuff.
Yeah.
It's certain stuff when you got boys. You know how it is when you raise boys. It's certain stuff that the boys already knew.
Yeah, they probably did, but they
probably know to that extent, though, did.
Yeah. I think that the kids shouldn't have been in there. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Somebody said stop it.
If you own this thing, make sure you share it on your page.
Yeah, make sure
we
you share
going up tonight.
And make sure you tag somebody down below.
If you fool with your boy, you already know you better put 100 in that thing.
All right, y'all. We finna get ready to bring Mr. Drink to that back. We're gonna take a little 5-second pause. All right. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get ready to bring Mr. Drink to that just back in just a minute, but we're gonna start a little game setting. Y'all know we've been doing our little game.
We turn up though.
And so this seemed like to be something good. So I'm gonna bring the game. Let me get the game up. What's up? We streaming on all our platforms. So we looking all around, y'all. We streaming everybody at the party. Everybody at the barbecue.
We ain't got
no meat.
We on Facebook.
Hey, Mariah.
We on YouTube. We on another TikTok.
Yeah, we all over, y'all. Just trying to give everybody
hey. We got it going on over here. Hey.
Okay, y'all. So the game for the night. Stay gone or spin the block. Oh, let me tell you this.
What?
I just seen that look like Joe Gotti and Angela breaking up.
Man, I don't know about that.
He
yet.
said
So
he lonely in London, and then she's saying you should have whatever you had it good or whatever, and you gone. So I want to just what you think about that? What you think? So stay gone or spin the block. Y'all let us know. So we're gonna bring drink to that, and then we're gonna play the game. Spin the block or stay gone. So let's get ready to bring you ready, or you need a few more minutes. All right.
Okay. Put him on there. Put that boy on the screen. Put that Mr. Drink there on the screen. Drink there. What's up with the boy that got you on the screen?
What's up, man? I got y'all ready, man.
Well, show the people what you got for Mr. Drink today.
Oh, I got the strawberry lemon drop.
That's a strawberry lemon drop.
Yeah, with cherry.
With the cherry?
With the cherry.
Then you gonna bring it up so we can have it.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, drink to that. He finna make a special delivery. I'm gonna tell y'all if it's good or not, because even though my brother I did.
Oh, no.
I know he's the truth, but if it's nasty, I'm saying nasty.
He ain't gonna be nasty. So we're gonna do a little
Hey, look, let's make a toast. Toast to what's coming out of your mouth live show.
Yes.
With the boy drinking in the building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Do a big thing in the new magic hands.
Yes.
What we at? What the new magic hands is?
Highway.
Oh my God.
Highway 8 Clinton.
Mississippi.
All right, Clinton, Mississippi.
Hey, toast to the good life.
All right, y'all. All right, now y'all make sure if you're in Mississippi, in the local area, Mr. Drink to that. How can they reach out to you? How can they book you for their next event? Let them know.
Well, y'all can get me on Facebook, Fairly Algernon, TikTok, Fairly82.
Frederick
82. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those. Either one. Hey, look. Now, I was going to tell him it's bad, but it's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
You might want to get that boy. You might want to get that boy for the next event. He do the whole thing. He do the bar. You know, he got the frozen drinks that you want to order for your next event. He can do the jug. This man, he ain't the big talker thing like I am. But let me tell you something. I can produce for that boy. That got some good stuff.
Yeah.
And look, just hit him up. You know, now he can text me, man, can talk to you like I can.
Well,
he got everything you need.
Yeah, what y'all family do? All right,
drink to that boy.
Hey. Whoop. Thank you for being on the show. We're going to pop in a little bit and maybe want to answer some questions. Y'all see how people do you at the barbecue. They talk all about all kind of stuff. But one thing about it, we all get out here and get the bag and get everything going on.
Let's get to
that. All right, so stay gone or spin the block. Y'all let us know what y'all going to do. All right. So this is the birthday text. Y'all know this how people be roping y'all back in. It's been 9 months since y'all broke up. They randomly text you, happy birthday, beautiful or handsome. Always thinking of you. Do you stay gone or do you spin a block? And do you think this is real or they just emotional as hell?
You said it's been 9 months since they
It's been 9 months since y'all broke up and then your birthday came up.
Hey, happy birthday, beautiful.
Yeah, happy birthday, handsome.
And what's the question we say?
Are you gonna stay gone or spin a block? Because you know we said
I'm gonna give you the spice now.
I want all the spice answers tonight. All that said, do you have any drink special?
Spin that block. If you ain't got nothing jumping off where your birthday goes, spin that block. So you already know what he do for you. Spin that block.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah, on the real way.
You ain't moving on, but also this is the only way you should do it.
What?
If that happy birthday do come with a cash app.
Ooh. Oh, so they gotta drop the cash app.
Not just on happy birthday, beautiful. If you really miss me, happy birthday, beautiful. Here's your birthday gift.
I'm with that. You gotta get something other than the sun. You feel me?
If you gonna spin the block, cause I'm like, cause if it's some reason it's been 9 months, right?
Well, y'all been like y'all got into it, stuff happens, you feel what I'm saying?
He said spin the block for the night.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't spin the block for the night.
If you got that cash out. Don't spin the block for the night. And he just said birthday beautiful. You know, on Facebook, everybody wish you happy birthday. Somebody grandmama,
but
somebody auntie, somebody you never met.
But it's him though.
It's him, but you know him.
But you know, you gotta pay like the way we already know.
If it don't,
we already talked about the first night. This just the birthday dinner, so
nah.
He gonna take you out dinner. He'll buy you get your nail done. You know what I'm saying?
No, they said nail cost $200 nowadays.
Okay, that's
that's what I'm saying. So if he don't, they have a birthday, people don't come with a cash out.
He gotta go. I want the cash. We gotta do the cash.
Okay, what you say? Drinking that. Spin the block and stay gone.
I mean, hey.
Now you ain't talk to her 9 months.
9 months.
She hit you say, "What's up, Hans?"
On
your birthday. Happy birthday, Hans.
It depends on what happened during the relationship.
Ooh, that's another way to look at that thing.
Yeah.
See, Miss Julie, get what I'm doing. If I ain't got nothing going on, you know, I'm spinning the block. You feel me? I'm gonna go see what she's talking about for the night because guess what? I ain't got nothing else to play.
Well, yeah, you gotta know what I'm playing. So what that was gonna be? Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. What's up?
Oh, that's so fun. You still remember her.
Oh.
You feel?
All right, y'all. Okay, I guess y'all spin the block on that. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next thing. So healing and holding on. They tell you they've been in therapy, working on themselves, and want to show you they have changed. Do you stay gone or spin the block?
They've been in therapy.
They've been in therapy. Now they ready to show you what the therapist and they're talking.
You know we all like that toxic love. We be acting like we don't know. we be tapping like we know. No, we like that toxic. And she's working on herself. You know how much I like her.
Yeah, I think that's worse than the block. Okay. Depending on if you have moved on and they've been in therapy and that was one of y'all things.
And now they working on themselves?
They working on themselves.
Now, I spread the block to see if you ready.
If you ready.
But now, you already red flag now. So if you do anything other, I might spread the block, but it was a half. It was a 180. It wasn't a 260.
Yeah, this may not be a full spin the block. This may just let me see what's up with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know.
See you about what you be talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something. Drinking that, boy, you make them strong like this.
I'm telling you.
Godly drinking that.
Right.
Playing, boy.
You know, they can be spinning the block.
They gonna be. I'm talking about they gonna be bad.
For real.
If you make them like that in a bit, they ain't gonna play with it.
Nah, they ain't gonna play with it.
Your tip dog gonna be to the roof.
Yeah, y'all, he gonna keep y'all on the dance floor. You know, some people like me, you only on the dance floor when you didn't have
it. That liquid courage.
Because other than that, I'm just gonna be dropping up in the corner.
Yeah, you a sideline.
Y'all see I go all through me.
Hey, look, shout out to what coming out of your mouth. First Magic Hands edition.
Yeah.
You know, we doing it big. Yeah. Hey, shout out to my dad and my mama too.
Yeah, they always in the corner, y'all. Y'all gonna always see them at the show, every show. No matter what they are, number one supporters. You gotta say that for sure.
You better believe that. Look, I know that special lady watching at the house, baby. I be on. I be on. You mean?
He sounds pretty block, but he just been on to wait a minute.
Hold on.
Okay, you broke up because. Let me see, y'all. Co-host make my stuff mess up. You broke up because they weren't ready to commit, not because they didn't love you. Now they're talking about marriage. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. You broke up because they weren't ready to commit, not because they didn't love you. So they weren't ready to commit, but now they're ready to commit. So does timing trump connection? All of a sudden, they ready.
My bad. I ain't gonna do front. You got to read it again. Cause I was trying to handle some other stuff.
All right, co-host. Okay, almost everything, right?
Okay.
So y'all was together. They said they weren't ready to commit, but they love you. They just need some time. Now all of a sudden they came back and they saying they ready to get married. Do you spin the block, or do you say if you want? I was ready then. I ain't ready now.
See, a lot of times you to play with my heart.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that thing, You played with my heart. You jumped on the step. I ain't fooling with you no more.
But what if they really need time? Like some people, marriage is a big heavy situation.
How long we been together?
What?
Sometimes you ain't got time for time.
Well, yeah, that's a good point too. But what if it been a?
If it just been a little hot second, you feel me?
So you saying you'll get it depends on how long.
But my question is this: I'm gonna spin the block, but tell me what you had to do to get your time.
You need to make sure you're the right one.
Oh, I'm talking about you, man. Come on, man.
I don't want to just jump into something.
How long it depend on how long?
It depends on how long.
That's what I'm saying because you spin what?
I don't know, y'all. I think you'll have to show me. I think I ain't gonna say spin all the way. This is like a 180. This is like a 90 degree. So I can make sure I ain't gonna say no 180.
All I'm saying is this.
If you ready, they come with the ring. So this for the ladies. They come
with the ring. It depends on if I'm drinking that drink today. If I'm drinking that drink today, I'm ready. I'm telling you right now. I'm spinning the block.
But what about when they drink to their way out? And then you be like, oh man, you back?
If you acting crazy.
Man.
Sometimes you need that drink today to get in the building.
Yeah.
And that's all you need anyway.
Maybe so. All right, let's move on. Y'all let us know. Somebody said spinning the block. I think he was on the last one. Oh. Okay, caught creeping. They cheated once, but swear it was a mistake. You've had space and they want to make it right. Do you spin the block? Can trust be fully rebuilt after betrayal?
Trust can be rebuilt after betrayal now.
You think?
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got to mess up in them.
So, but okay. So if you saying hypothetically, if this was a one mess up, right, then you might consider spinning the block.
You gotta spin the block, man. See, a lot of times, let me tell you what it is. See, a lot of times it's like this. If you keep your mouth to yourself, if you stop telling folks all your business, see, sometimes you been talking too much of your business. Now you want to spin the block, but you ashamed. Because so if you keep your business to yourself and you work through your stuff privately with you, that person, and the law, you know, you can get through some stuff.
Yeah.
But when you put miss this and miss that in your business, you can't hardly get to it. Real talk or no talk?
Well, I think that
real talk or no talk?
Yeah, that's real talk.
Okay.
I think that right there, it's situational.
Definitely situational.
I think that's situational. I think the extent of the cheating. You know what I'm saying? Caught creeping. They've been creeping with them for 9 months, or they went out and they drink to that pole them a little bit too much,
and they got busy.
They woke up in the wrong bed. Oh. But I don't know still. I don't know. I'm probably gonna say stay gone because you know how they do.
Yeah.
Because if you get taking them back, they start thinking they can get away with some stuff.
Well, you guys gotta push them. You know, it's all kind of things. We gonna go to the next one.
Y'all, you gonna go next? Spoken like a man, y'all. Spoken like a man. All right. Okay, we got 2 more. Okay, you left on good terms. Life just got in the way. You still think about them often, and now they're single again.
And ready
back on the prowl.
Oh,
okay. So, do you spin the block, or do you leave unfinished chapters how they are?
Let me tell you something. You said y'all left on good terms.
Yeah.
So that thing was still popping like it was popping.
Yeah, just so.
But y'all had situations in the middle that separating y'all.
Yeah.
Now everything the stars in the line.
So you said spin the block.
Spin that block.
Yeah, I think so. Y'all left on good terms. You know, y'all probably had to go and grow a little bit and all that. Then this one may be worth it.
That was for real. See, because everything right.
Yeah.
He was still kissing like he wanted to be kissing you.
Oh.
He was still rubbing you like he wanted to be rubbed.
Yeah, co-host is a bit. But yeah, I think this is the one that you should. Because you don't really know what the outcome could have been. Y'all just went in the right space.
That's more definitely spin a block.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm going to let you have that one.
Oh, yeah. We can
all right, new person, old problems. You've been dating someone new, but it's not clicking. Your ex hit you up, and suddenly you questioning everything. Do you stay gone or spin the block? Is missing someone the same as needing them?
Oh, I don't think nobody needs nobody.
Okay.
So missing them is now that's the same. See, when you go on with that need stuff, you playing yourself.
Yeah, because
you don't want to set yourself up there. I need a person to be who I am.
Yeah.
Now, what you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you probably need to stay gone, but I mean, you probably need to try to see who you're attracting. Because you said new person, old problem, so that means everybody you get with, you having the same kind of situation going on and on. You know what I'm saying?
My boy said, "Stay gone, don't go backwards." That's a good point you say right there, Mr. Charlie.
Yeah,
that's a good point you say right there, Mr. Robinson. You feel me? But like what I'm telling you with this right here, if it's a new person saying problem, it might just be you.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be you. So you might be fortunately making these people do this stuff. How making somebody do this? And they got this. No, what you doing to them?
Yeah. What you doing to them, and why are you selecting the same kind of people that creating the same kind of issues?
Or are you the issue? I know this wise man say this. Let me tell you what this wise man. This wise man say this all the time. He say issue. He say issue. This is about saying slow. It's you. That's who it is. So you did what I'm saying? It's you. It ain't nobody else. It is you.
Mm-hmm. So you think that's the issue? So you need to. So don't spin the block. Stay gone.
Yeah, you better stay gone because it's you.
Mm-hmm. Well, since we came to the end of that segment, y'all let us know in the comments what are some things that you are willing to spin the block on, and what are some things that you know for a fact you can't spin the block on. Carl, do you have anything that you know for a fact that you can't spin the block on?
That I know for a fact I can't spin. At this rifle age right now, I can't spin the block on somebody calling the police on. What are you doing? What are you doing? You just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you getting the law involved.
But what if you acting a D-fool?
I'm not finna be acting no D-fool with this. I told you.
So well, what if y'all young when that happened? Like real young.
Young stuff, you gonna go through some stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like right now, if you know you putting these folks in that being there, I ain't at that level.
Yeah.
So I ain't spinning the block because you messing up everything. You messing up the money.
Yeah.
You messing up
the livelihood. Yeah, everything.
You see, so what you got? Tell me what you got. What you laughing at?
I say definitely a no-go on spinning the block would be somebody who putting their hands on you or making you have freak offs.
Ooh.
You know what I'm
saying? If they try to make you have a freak off, you definitely who?
Yeah.
Unless you into making you
have freak
off.
Making
you have a freak off is definitely the problem.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to be making you do anything.
Yeah, that's what I would say is a no-go. Or they putting their hands on you and you really just, you can't come back from that. But other than that, I think most people, as you grow, you're going to go through some things that could be spin the blockable.
Yeah, a lot of times, a lot of stuff is spin the blockable.
Yeah.
But you make it in your mind or your friend. I'm telling you, the biggest thing you told your friend, girl.
Yeah.
And she want to say, John back over here again.
Well, because sometimes John ain't never left.
You
just been telling. As soon as they leave, you been like, you been texting him, hey, Hanson.
Nah, when they over there, you on the way. You know
girl, I'm finna go to bed.
I'm finna go to sleep. I talk to y'all tomorrow. John, as soon as they leave, John, don't pull up until you still come. You know, they so they just even want to, you hoping they don't leave their phone charge.
Yeah, they gotta come back. They gotta come back and you be like, what John doing up here? I thought you were fooling John. Girl, you know he had.
But you need a real friend who gonna deal with you through all that. Cause you know you be careful.
Yeah, but let me tell you about the real friend. We tired. We don't want to hear nothing else about John. If you
but that's what you're supposed to say. That's what the real friend gonna say. Now I don't want to hear anything about John because you know you're gonna still let John.
Yeah, if you know you're gonna let John come back, leave us alone. Leave us out the group chat. Papoose Remy, leave us out the group chat. Carter B, Offset, leave us out the group chat.
All that stuff is just a shame.
Angela and Yo Guy. Which
they ain't really in the group chat yet.
Yeah, they started. The group chat just started.
Yeah, somebody saw it.
I don't know.
It's always somebody be salty.
Yeah, they salty. I don't know. It's it's good to hear, but it's also kind of sad because I don't want to hear how just in general anybody like when you really look good while y'all was out there, but then you want to tell us that all that was a facade. That's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? And for people who really looking for a good love and stuff like that, it kind of make them feel like, is that reachable or attainable? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's more definitely reachable and attainable. The thing is right here. One thing you can't be doing is getting all your interest and all that out for Facebook and YouTube and Instagram.
Well,
because all that stuff there ain't the right place to be looking.
But this day and age,
but that's what they doing. But they need to go look at that 65-year-old and 62-year-old woman who been doing this thing for all that time. That's what you need to be looking at. The one who's showing you how to get in that church out and go do that type of stuff together. Because if you don't put the Lord in it now, let's be real about it. Now.
Yeah, you right.
Now I'm out here, hey, look, my background is the church out. Now, let me tell you. So I'm just gonna be real.
That's real. That's real. Yeah.
So
real.
if you don't put God in your relationship, I know we drinking to that, we doing all that, but our foundation is anchored in the Lord.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you don't do that in your relationship, it gonna fall.
Mm-hmm.
It gonna fail.
Yeah. And like they said, like the old folks say, and like they say, they take all your stuff to the Lord. Don't take it to social media and all that.
And stop taking to your homegirl and your homeboy.
Yeah.
They ain't doing no hating anyway.
Yeah, because they might be trying to get their low key.
They be slick hating.
They be
a lot of slick hating going on.
Mm-hmm.
Shh. Girl, slick hating it all that high.
For real. Y'all tripping, y'all. Y'all know I love these, y'all. I just hope everybody that's tuning in, y'all sharing on the podcast. I hope y'all having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. As y'all can see, we having a good time. And Mr. Drink today, he's showing us an extra good time with this drink. So y'all make sure y'all book him. We're going to have to go in the comments.
That boy got me warm on that thing. That drink got me warm. That boy drinking that today.
Miss co-host, yeah, you better be getting ready, baby.
Ooh, drink that.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, so yeah, I agree with that though. Keep anchoring the Lord and make sure that, some stuff, everything you need to pray about to make sure it is what it is. So
hey, guess what? Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Prayer got us over here.
That's right. Co-host is a fool, y'all. Okay, y'all. So we almost at the end of the show, but let's just think about this right here. It's almost June in a couple days, co-host.
Golly, talking about 6
months. 6 months in 2025. So
guess what today is though? I'm gonna lay some on you. Today is 5/25/25.
Okay.
It was ordained for us to be here.
You right about it, co-host.
5/25/25. Think about that. Oh, the Lord is good. Glory, hallelujah.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out, y'all. He is crazy. Well, yeah, that is something to think about, huh?
It's something to think about.
Yeah. So So in thinking of that, and the top of the show, you got ready to talk about using your platforms and sharing your exposure with everybody around you. So it's the mid-year. So what are you thinking about how the year going so far? What you think about the rest of the year? And what you think about like sharing your platform and expanding, without telling them all your information? Because where your mind at right now for the rest of the year?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sitting on a cloud right now.
You sitting on the cloud?
I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie. I'm sitting on the cloud. Man, I prayed so hard that boy almost bust my heart.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting on the cloud right now because God been good.
Yes, indeed.
I'm talking about then they had the show here today. Man, and guess what? You text me about going live on Sunday. I was in the shop.
Uh-huh.
Now we in the shop on the
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the cloud. I ain't playing. Yeah. I'm just being honest. Family is everything to me. You know that.
Yes, for sure.
We've been taught that from the high to adult. Family, everything. So, but I'm feeling good about the year. I got some more stuff that I want to add to this year to make it just explode. See, right now it's on fire, but I want that thing to explode.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for what God doing in and around this life of man.
Yeah.
I'm grateful what he doing for what's coming out of his mouth because we big time.
Yeah.
And he don't play by this folk.
He sure don't.
He don't play by this folk.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with the 6 months. In this, I can clearly say in these 6 months, he been working.
Yeah.
But one thing I always believe if you don't move, he won't push.
All right, that's a word.
If you don't move, he would not push.
Yes,
you feel me?
I agree.
So with some help, you know, from somebody who stay on your tail, Sean, Sean, this, you know, I got so many folks beyond me, you know what I'm saying? I talk a lot of no. I talk a lot of no, but I listen. So I, you know, and I'm, you know, I listen and I try to, because I know my daddy told me a long time ago. Who that joker told me? People they watch you a leader now. You're not a follower. So I know what's been put on me, and I know how to move. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm just happy with what's going on. But 6 months, in the next 6 months, I'm trying to make another big move. Y'all just pray for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds good. And I kind of echo that too. I feel like this year has just been a very pivotal year, very eye opening, and it's kind of shocking that it's already 6 months in. You know, but I just had an epiphany of the last few days that the next 6 months is gonna be explosive. And you know, if we really just like you said, make these moves, because if you don't do nothing, if you don't make the first step, God not gonna make the second step. So
if you don't move, he won't push.
That's right. If you don't move, he's not gonna push. And I need that push, and I need the movement as well. So you know, I'm thankful for being in town and having family to be able to step in, even though I'm having a little control anxiety.
Ooh.
Relinquishing, you know, saying a little bit of control, but it's something that I really need, and I'm just grateful to have family, and I want to utilize my time wisely, because y'all know the word said you got to be a good steward over the things that God give you. So while you're gonna have some little free time, got to be a good steward over your time and do what you got to do, so that it was worth it all.
Well, let's go to you know. We're gonna go to church now.
Yeah, well, we're going. You know, we gotta always end on a spiritual note. Now we may do some clowning.
We gonna go to church.
Yeah,
you feel?
Yeah. So,
but what another thing we want to do? We want to believe, and we want to know that we rubbing off on the people around them.
Absolutely.
You know, you nobody wants to win by themselves.
Oh yes, that's it.
You want the people around you to win too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm just grateful for this season. But you know, I got a man who been in my corner for, you know, from day one. You feel? So I mean, we can't lose with the stuff we use.
That's right. But if you don't use, you're gonna lose.
Oh, you're a loser.
So you gotta make sure.
But what another thing we're looking for in the next 6 months is some people else that we know that we've been looking for to catch fire.
Yes, and that's what, and that's exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I want to focus on in for June. Is reigniting my fire, turning the heat up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So the people around can catch fire. Because you know how I don't know a lot about barbecuing, but I know when you start lighting those charcoals, you know, you got to get the rest of the charcoals hot and start before you put the meat on the grill.
That's the way you can cook.
Yeah.
And see, if I'm beside you, you ain't burn it up too. We can't cook.
That's right. So that's what I want to do. You know, I got to put a little more of that lighter fluid on me, so that the people around can get the heat they need, and we can all be on fire together.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's real dope.
Yeah,
we can still got drinking that in the building.
We got drinking that, so that's why I'm just going to say, let's bring him back on so he can close out and let y'all know again where y'all can find him. So I'm gonna bring him back on. All right, Mr. Drink to that, as you can see, we about drunk to that.
No, I just drunk to it.
It was very good, and we want to appreciate you being on the show again. Can you let them know where to find you and anything you want to say? Like, anything you looking forward to in the rest of the year, or whatever you want to add?
Yeah, so y'all can find me on Facebook, Fairly Algernon, TikTok, Frederick82. What I'm expecting for the rest of the year is more business.
Yes, of course.
Claiming it.
You know, every weekend I need to be booked.
Oh yeah,
so I'm looking for y'all to hit me up and we do the thing together. I just want to be the best I am. You know.
Yeah,
and it's a part-time thing. It's one thing that I love the most.
Ooh. All right.
And y'all hit me up. I do pouches, gallons, parties, weddings. Whatever you want me to do, I do. Yeah.
Hey, what he wants you to know is that he's a real family boy, and we get busy.
Absolutely.
Whatever we do, that this is a saying we heard our whole life. This man that raised us, he told her that his mama told him this. Then he tried to show it to the same thing.
Right.
If you gonna be a dish nigga, be the best nigga you can be.
That's right.
So whatever you do, be the best nigga that you can be. And we live by that motto. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Al Fairley. Shout out to the Razor. Even if we didn't agree with it, he raised the best he could.
Right.
We love that boy. We love that boy. We love that woman. You know, without that, we're gonna be here doing this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I know he over there. He getting on my nerves with all that moving and stuff. But you know, he loves us dearly. We love him back. Yeah. And you know that's what we putting the podcast on. Shout out to. I know I don't book a door on top, but I'm doing the top.
They already know. They know you can do all that. But let's hold on. Let's do a little stop. All right, Mr. Drink to that. We want to thank you for coming on. We'd love to have you on again. We'll put all your information in the chat, so y'all contact him or y'all contact us, and we'll point y'all in the right direction. And we'll have him on again. And y'all check him out. He can make a lot of recipes, so y'all let him know what y'all looking for. And if he don't know the recipe, he'll figure it out. That's right, Drink to that.
That's right.
All right, we'll see you next time. All right, co-host. So what you saying again?
I don't know. I'm just happy, man. You know what I get happy.
Let me tell y'all,
co-host.
He love. We are very family oriented, as y'all probably can get that from any of our shows. But very family oriented. We always have a good time whenever we get a chance to get together. This is just some of the most happy times. I feel like we're kids again.
What?
And our parents are always in our corner. So y'all, anytime y'all ever see us, even as we scale our businesses, they're gonna always be in the background somewhere trying to run us and let us know how to do things and give us our little pointers, and we do the same thing, vice versa. So I think that's one of the main things that the families, if you don't have that in your family, y'all need to try to implement that to, no matter what the ages and stages are, everybody needs to pour into each other. That's the only way that you can continue to grow. You think that, Cole?
Hey, look, I echo that statement.
You echo that?
I echo that sentiment.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something about this girl right here. This girl here always been near and dear. We the ones that grew up together, as they say.
Oh,
we went to school together. But this thing, he used to always be on me by my vocabulary. That's why I speak the way I speak now. One of the reasons I'm gonna say. But so shout out to her for always being in my corner. Shout out to her for going to do this podcast thing. Because she make it easy for me. She set it up and she throw the lob and I just dunk it.
Oh, okay.
That's how we do this thing. I got my son in the background. She got her daughter. We just setting the scene, the tone for them to take it to the next level. Yes. And that's what family is all about. You put it on the next generation. But you got to set it high enough so they can have something to reach for.
That's right. That's for
and
sure.
Every round go what?
Higher and higher.
That's what
That's what they say.
So we thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I'm glad for her for having the vision, as I always say. We're going to do a live show. Sometimes we don't get a chance to do, but we was able to get it done and hammer that thing out today. So God is really good. We were able to bring my brother in and promote him.
Yes.
Hey, if you're looking for something you need, go in your family and get it. Whatever you need is in your family.
That's right, Cole.
You know what I'm saying?
Said a word.
Whatever you need is in your family. Trust and believe. Family don't always do what they're supposed to, but family is your family.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So look out for what big boy got coming next now. I'm told I got something coming good. I got some brewing.
Yeah.
I got some brewing, but I'm thank God for what he got already. So what you got to close remarks?
That's good, y'all. We ain't gonna end on a prayer since we got a little drink in the hand, because we know we honor the Lord. We may play a lot, but we don't play with the Lord. But He know our heart. He know that our honor is to Him, and everything that we do is because of Him and because of His place in our life. But we just want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Even if y'all feel like we ain't talking about none, y'all be on here. Y'all engage with us. Y'all share our stuff. Y'all tell us when we see it. Oh, we be seeing y'all on there every week. And that just means so much, because even though we just be on here doing what we're doing, we want to be consistent. We want to keep showing up. And our main goal is to inspire somebody to pick up whatever their talent and gift and go out there and slam dunk it. And if we're doing that, then we're achieving our goal. So we're going to keep on doing what we're doing however we can, whenever we can, and try to be the best at it as we were taught. And so that's all we got until Tuesday, if the Lord say the same.
If the Lord say the same.
This has been your episode of What's Coming Out of Your Mouth, Memorial Weekend Kickback. And we'll see y'all then. Good night.
What we say? Deuces?
Deuces.